We are live on Facebook. This is the toy segment of the new Force Order called TaTOYine. And if you are any children out there who are listening right now, this show is not intended for you. Please turn off this podcast, turn off this YouTube video. We do not want you here. Please leave. This is not for children. My name is Dr. Destroyo, Alex Arroyo. 1/3 of the new Force Order. I am joined tonight by another 1/3 of the new Force Order, if you like fractions. He is the indomitable, the 5'10", pushing it every day, gyro making on his spare time because he owns that cart that sits down on Queens Boulevard over there. The Greek god, Demetrius Papadon. And unfortunately, we're not joined tonight by our usual hate spitting and chicken soup shit sitting Darth Spiridon because he is quite busy on his regular job. But we will make do without the big man and talk some toys this evening. So this was again a very big week. I spent a lot of money. I got a ton of shit behind me that is stacking up to the gills over there, as you can see. Of stuff that I had gotten in this week. And I got so much stuff that I can't even do everything in one shot. But we're going to do two things tonight that's been interesting that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. And it's two new Black Series figures that I had gotten of two Jedi Masters who kind of went out like punk bitches. But still, nonetheless, two very, very cool ones. So tonight we have, from the Black Six Things Black Series, we have in my right hand, our buddy Kit Fisto. And not Fist Kidzos, which is illegal in Epstein's Island, and my other buddy Ploculun. And we've had both these guys in their respective forms on Who's Moreover, our other show that you could find the New First Order podcast as well, facing off against various competitors. But this is the first time we've had them in toy form show up in the show because these are their debut figures in the Black Series. Now, why may you say it took forever to get to them? I don't know. They should have had them a while ago. Who the hell knows? But here they are, finally, as Rock says. Finally. But they are here. Thank God. Let's do Kit Fisto first. So Kit, number 112 in the Black Series, again, numbered down the line.
Oh, that's where the players dwell, from 112.
That's exactly.
That's
here.
Why he's always smiling?
That's why he's got that stupid little smile on his face. That part where they pan to him in
episode 2.
Episode 2, he gives that little fucking creepy ass fucking smile with his teeth out. I don't know why. Anyway, on the back it says as a part of a Jedi rescue mission of Geonosis, Natolian Jedi Knight Kit Fisto fought separatist droids and saw the first shots fired in the Clone Wars. So he comes in his Jedi robe outfit here without the overcloak, which I'm not so sure why they didn't give him the overcloak. It's kind of irritating, but okay, whatever. Ploculun has one. We'll see that in a second. He has his green lightsaber here, which apparently someone did a very in-depth review of this figure, and that is not actually his true lightsaber. That is somebody else's lightsaber. They didn't give him his actual lightsaber, which is kind of irritating. They should have given him his own lightsaber, but not many fans are going to notice that. Which people do notice is the fact that his face is kind of colored a little oddly. If you look at the Kit Fisto in episode 2 and episode 3, they're slightly different, the coloring of their tentacles and their face. And this one apparently is kind of an amalgam of both his episode 2 look and his episode 3 look. There was a very detailed breakdown on one of these Instagram pages that looked at the whole thing and looked at where the upper portion of his cloak and tunic was and the lower portion, and how it's kind of a combination of both those views. They do this sometimes in the toy world. They kind of bring in a mold that they use. Like this is probably Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi robe mold. So they think of ways that they could reuse parts, because making these parts is very expensive. You know, a mold for a whole figure can cost about $70,000. So they want to decrease their production costs. And that's before they get to inject the plastic and paint everything and do packaging and all that bullshit. So it can be pretty pricey. Another big gripe that someone had with this figure was that the back of the head really has no paint deco at all. There's no shading. There's no color is. At the spots, if you look up close on his face there, he's got those spots that are colored in the front. You can see them there. There's really nothing colored in on the back, which is kind of odd, but typical for Hasbro. You want to save a little dough, you don't paint the back of it. You only see the front. Now you open it, now you're fucked. So some customizers in the community have kind of did a little wash on him, painted him a little more greenish as opposed to the brownish that he is here to make him look a little more screen accurate. I understand that. I get it. Listen, I'm happy to have a Kid Fisto. They did use new hands, which is also a good thing too. But everything
That's
else,
my good hand.
aside from the robes and the pants, are from the a different figure. So again, lightsaber's not the actual one. But listen, I'm happy to have a Kid Fisto. You really won't notice if he's sitting in your Jedi collection. That's number 112, Kid Fisto. Number 2 on the list here is number 109, our buddy Ploculun, another Jedi Master who went down to Emperor Palpatine.
Whoa, what?
Darth Sidious.
He went down on.
He went down on him. Yeah, him and Kid Fisto, and then the other guy who looks like the Indian dude.
Plo Koon wasn't there. Plo Koon got shot down out of the sky.
That's right. You're correct. Saiz Tin was there.
Correct.
You're right.
Yes.
Saiz Tin was there, not Plo Koon.
The one gripe I have with that episode 3 movie, that one scene, they all get
killed 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. He was on one of the other planets and got killed there. So this says a Keldor. His name is Keldor, which is odd because you know what character is named Keldor in a different universe?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
That's what she said.
Please enlighten me. I can't think right now.
Keldor was the name of Skeletor in the He-Man universe before he became Skeletor. His name was Keldor. So anyway, a Keldor, that's apparently his species, from Dorian. Plo Koon was among the wisest members of the Jedi Order, respected for his level-headed analysis of events and unflappable calm. He spoke in that very deep, broken voice that was blocked by his respirator over there. And sure enough, our buddy Plo has his respirator, as you can see there, Papa Don. He has his eye shield that he wears that are all pieces that are not connected to him, actually. That are pieces that actually he requires to live in the environments that he goes to, because the oxygen that he breathes, or whatever it is, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, fluoride, whatever the fuck he breathes, he cannot derive from most planets' atmosphere. So he has to kind of have his own. So he has that connects to his face and also his little tentacles that come off the side of his head, and he covers his eyes as well. His hand mold is also new as well. Below that is probably the Mace Windu mold, I'm assuming, because that's probably what they would have used for him, along with the pants. He gave him a Jedi robe, which is great because why not? He has his blue lightsaber, and let me see. We take a look at the Kid Fisto. No, their lightsabers are different, thank goodness. This one does look like Plo's actual lightsaber. Again, another great Jedi figure. Why they haven't done him as of yet is kind of beyond me, because this is a layup. This character. Once you crack open those molds from the Jedi, you can do anything you want to do with these characters, and he's got such a great look to him with that face. They did a pretty good wash on his face, so they could kind of pop out the details that are in his face, and you can see on the back there, he's got that Freddy Krueger type skin around his ears, where it looks like it's all burnt out and layered and nasty, and they did a really good job of showing that on that one there. So this is 109 in the Black Series, both purchased on HasbroPulse.com. I think I got them. I ordered them in November of last year, and finally they show up. Thank God. I think they're retailed at about $22.99 a pop, somewhere over there. The Black Series went up for a split second and then came right back down to $19.99. I don't know why that happened. But 2 that I'm happy to put in the fold. I got a bunch more that we're going to talk about in Tatooine, including next week's version, a little sneak peek. We got a Padawan Anakin and a Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi, which are going to be good from episode 2 as well. So we'll go over those 2. Excited for those.
I got a couple questions.
Shoot.
One, are all the Jedis from the Jedi Council made in the Black Series yet?
No, there's still someone that are not made.
So there's no Yaddle figure?
There's no Yaddle. There's no
Kiramundi?
There's no Kaya Mundi. There's no the other short little Yoda guy.
Yaddle.
Yeah, Yaddle is the girl one. And then there's the other guy, the one who's like the flesh colored one. Yeah, Evan Peel. His name is Evan Peel. He sounds like a Jewish guy that I went to high school with.
What?
They didn't make someone that Chuchi spoke about, Opal Rancis, which is that snake-looking guy. They haven't made him yet. I think everybody else should be covered from there.
What
So
about
there's like three or four.
they made Kanan Charis's
They Deepa Baloba.
master
They did not
Deepa
make
below?
Deepa Baloba. Ooh, that
What
sounds like
ab-
a very Indian name, by the way. But she wasn't on the council, was she?
oh, I thought she was. What about
She-
Luminara? They make her?
They did not make Luminara yet. They didn't
The
make
fuck they waiting for?
they make Isla Secura? I don't think so. Yeah, they're making a lot of like, you know, outside non-Jedi. I think it's just Disney again who's controlling the fucking reins. They want to make fucking DJ from Canto Blight. Thanks. Like I really need that shithead. Fuck you.
Well played. That made my day right there. That's a definitely peg warmer, huh?
Oh, for sure. You
Look
can
at
still
me.
get him for like $6 anywhere over there. Look at you with the lingo. Keep it in kayfabe.
Let them know where they can find you at, Doc.
You can find me at Dr. Dr_Destroyo, DESTRROYO, Instagram, Facebook, Alex Arroyo, and Twitter, Alex Arroyo, MD, where I host all of my amazing toy hauls when I get around to it because I got a lot of shit to do and it's cleaning up to do and I'm messing this fucking crazy ass office that I will do a tour of one day, I promise. You can find us collectively at the New Force Order on Facebook. You could find us at
No, it's
official New
fifth.
Force Order on Facebook, NFO_podcast on Twitter, and New Force Order on Instagram. You could email us your request for any Tatooine at newforceorder@yahoo.com. Pop, where can they find you?
They can find me drooling over your collection of toys because where do you get those wonderful toys? You can find me at Greek Papadon on Twitter and Instagram, Demetrius Papadon on Facebook. Greek Papadon's the YouTube page, and the Pro Wrestling Tea store is Pro Wrestling Tea / Greek Papadon. One last thing, Doc, you forgot to mention that they can watch this video if they're listening to on a audio on the podcast on our YouTube page, which is New Force Order. Not very hard to find. Like it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell, comment underneath the video, whatever. Sign off, Doc.
This has been another fantastic episode of Tatooine. And if you want to keep me in business, seeing all these, please PayPal me some money at Papadon549. No, I'm just joking. We're not going to do that.
Unless you want to send me money.
I'm not going to put Papadon over with money. You are listening to another exciting edition of the new Force Order.
For life.
And that's just toy sweet.
Pop.